Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. That last episode that I just watched, episode 10, was Rick still wandering around trying to figure out whether seeing something that isn't there, namely Laurie, is some sort of sign. Glenn wrestling with the fact that he sees himself as the only remaining alpha male while everyone else is indisposed, but still suffering with anger and issues between him and Maggie with what's happened. And then the governor just turns up at the end and all hell breaks loose. Let's go find out what the fallout from that is now, shall we? Just before I do, if you are enjoying Walking Dead and you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to click that little red button and we will continue on with episode 11.
Better to live like rats.
You got a better idea?
No, it isn't.
Yeah, we should have slid out of here last night, lived to fight another day. But we lost that window, didn't we? That truck through the fence thing, that's just him ringing the doorbell. He could just starve us out if he wanted to.
What do we do?
I said we should leave. Now Axel's dead. We can't just sit here. Get back here!
He's leaving again. You can't just walk away now, Rick.
I put my family's life in your hands.
Now deal with it.
So get your head clear and do something.
I agree.
You should stop.
Stop what?
Being the leader.
Really?
No retaliation.
I went to negotiate. Bad enough we got biters at our gates. We can't have aggressors just miles away.
So you went and welcomed them to the neighborhood?
You know they shot at us?
I don't know what you're trying to prove, but enough is enough. I'm going to see them. I'll work this out.
Well, they're hostile.
One car, that is all I need.
Says the guy who retired.
The roads are blocked.
Could have left it.
We barely made it back ourselves.
Fuck. Oh my god.
You're supposed to be teaching people to defend themselves, not raising an army.
Wake up. The only way to defend ourselves is with an army. Look, Merle's staying here. He's with us now. Get used to it.
Hey.
All y'all.
Merle has military experience. He may be erratic, but don't underestimate his loyalty to his brother. And if your right hand offends you, cut it off. Cast it from you.
And not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
Oh, okay.
Matthew 5:29 and 30.
I'm impressed. Actually.
When the governor returns, he's gonna kill me first. Michonne, my brother. Then your girls. He'll save Rick for last, so he can watch his family and friends die ugly.
It's kind of made me
That's what
doing
you're
with.
dealing with.
Yeah, it is.
You ever shoot a gun, son?
I had a BB gun once. My mom took it away.
Well, you're gonna learn from the best.
I see that there's starting to be, not that it matters, it doesn't bother me, there's starting to be a little bit of a theme going on where we find somewhere new that's relatively secure or a resting place for the time being or to regroup or whatever, and then all sorts of shit happens, and then as we get towards the close to the end of the season, it all comes to a big finale where it usually ends up everybody being overrun, like with the farm, or separated. We lose some people and then we'll probably move on again away from the prison to somewhere else. I kind of see that probably happening, but it's not like it's been, of course it's been written and pre-planned, but with the way that the story's gone, it's not their doing. But I no longer see the prison being a long-term thing. I did at one point, or at least for a substantial amount of time, but this guy's forced the issue, and however many people get involved, we're going to lose people again. I know we are, but I want to see the governor dead.
The fight at the prison. You swear you didn't know anything about it?
I wouldn't advocate a move like that. It's just posturing.
Good.
It is?
Then you have to cover for me. I'm going to the prison. Look at what's happened. Woodbury is an armed camp with child soldiers. I just need to sneak out, make my way to the prison, and talk to Rick.
This is a betrayal.
No.
See, the problem is here that she's right over what? What is this really all about? And all of this was instigated and set in motion by one man. And that was the governor when he first came across Andrea and Michonne, and it all went from there. And then because of his character and his way he handles things, he's manipulated the situation and done everything that he's done to make it look like Rick and our group are the ones who are the aggressors, because he always leaves everybody else here behind and can tell whatever fucking story he wants. That's good makeup, man. That is really good makeup. For close scrutiny like that, where there is a match and you can see it lit up in the camera.
You asked me to keep tabs on her.
She's going.
That's right. She's going back to the prison and has requested my assistance in escaping. Her words, not mine.
If we're gonna live under the same roof, we should clear the air.
How'd you clear the air after that?
Hunting you down thing.
Sorry about trying to kill
That
you.
was just business. I've done a lot of things I ain't proud of, before and after.
Oh yeah.
Let bygones be bygones.
You got a camp?
It's just us.
Best thing to say here.
We have a town. It's walled.
There's about 70 of us.
You take people in?
We do.
If he asks, just...
I'll handle it.
They in
Better
effect
with him than I
now
am with them.
are going to join the other side. You'll spot who it is in a minute. There you go.
Andrea, get your dad and the others.
Yep. There went the face. How long has this been?
Are you alone?
There's more important things to worry about right now.
Open it! Hands up! Turn around! Turn around now!
Can't trust you now.
I asked if you were alone.
Yeah, well, with what's happened, you should know why.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's not really time for that kind of reunion.
Where's Shane?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And Lori?
And that.
She had a girl. Lori didn't survive.
Carl.
You can't just play like the grandmother that's been gone for 6 months here. No.
Well, can I go in?
I won't allow
No.
that.
I'm not an enemy, Rick.
We had that field, courtyard, until your boyfriend tore down the fence with a truck and shot us up.
He killed an inmate who survived in here.
We liked him. He's one of us.
I don't get it. I left Atlanta with you people, and now I'm the odd man out?
He almost killed Michonne, and he would have killed us.
With his finger on the trigger. Isn't he the one who kidnapped you? But I'm here trying to bring us together. We have to work this out.
Never gonna happen.
Work out. We're gonna kill him.
What makes you think this man wants to negotiate? Did he say that?
If you don't sit down and try to work this out, I don't know what's gonna happen. I didn't choose him over you. I wanted a life. Once we entered Woodbury, you became hostile. That's because
No, she saw it for what it was.
See what?
I did not realize the Messiah complex was contagious.
Got a hell, Michonne.
You chose a warm bed over a friend.
Stevens will be here
Completely.
soon to get it checked over. Thank you. No, it's my pleasure. Now, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. We got food, fresh clothing, hot water. Can't be too careful these days. When you're ready to travel, head west. Avoid anything north, up 85.
We just came from there.
Ran into some whack job in a prison.
There you go. Did you know? Whole stature, posture changed.
The others seem decent. Everything seemed cool until the leader came back and practically shoved a gun in my face.
This guy Rick showed up all of a sudden, chased us out.
You need help with these guys? We're in.
Well, no, we, couldn't ask you to join in our fight.
Were you inside the prison?
Could
Can
you
you describe the layout?
Yeah.
It was pretty confusing, but I could try.
What happened to Lori? During the C-section, Maggie. Carl had to.
Oh my God.
The governor, you need to do something. I am. You need to sleep with him. Give him the greatest night of his life. Get him to drop his guard, then when he's sleeping, you can end this.
Oh. That would be a surefire way of cutting the head off the snake. He's killed or steps down, there's another one in their place immediately, you know? I just don't see ending without another confrontation. Nice car camera shot.
Heads up! Hey, get down! That's far enough! Hands up!
They're broken, living in horrible conditions.
Michonne there? He sent you back here?
No. That was my call.
I wasn't sure whether it's the man's own hubris. He should, with how he is, know that she couldn't have been compromised, turned.
You gotta hold on.
She's got a nice little voice, actually.
Right here, you gotta hold on.
Andrea's persuasive. This fella's armed to the teeth, bent on destruction.
I'm going on a run. Head out tomorrow. No, you stay here. Keep an eye on your brother. I'll take Michonne.
Sure that's a good idea?
I'll find out.
There we go. Do you have it in you to do it? Come on, step up. Oh shit! If he wakes up, if he wakes up and he kind of gets an inkling that she's dead, I'm betting she won't. Okay, episode 11. Now then. I didn't think Andrea would have it in her. I wasn't sure how much of a pep talk or convincing that Carol did other than the bit of dialogue that we saw. I think there was probably more to it than that. But it just shows that Andrea's loyalties are divided in numerous different bloody directions, and she's not quite sure. But she wasn't able to do the James Bond time. We all know what that means. You could have ended it right there. I don't understand how she can be this blind to it, yet not blind to it. She knows, but she's making her own choice. She's making her own decision with this. And she's so adamant when she went to the prison. How can you do this to me? I'm one of you guys. But are you anymore? And the worst part is the group that Rick turned away have just crossed sides. And I can't really blame them. Not really, because all they saw was precisely what they explained to the governor. Yeah, we went into the prison for shelter and everything was going relatively okay till this Rick guy showed up who was just off his trolley, stuck a shotgun in my face and then kicked us out. That's backfired, so there's that. But now him, Carl and Michonne are heading back. Someone's going to take the governor out. Andrea's clearly not capable. What are you going to do? Still a good episode though. I do feel like it's building to a crescendo towards the end of the season with this. And I'm expecting a lot of the action or violence or bloodshed or whatever the hell happens to come right at the end. It's been on like a slow burning fuse at the moment. But they're not safe as they are in the prison, with that threat and everything else that's going on as well. I'd love to know how long it's been since Andrea had actually seen him all. Like I said in commentary, if anybody knows some sort of timeline, let me know in the comments. The problem is, it's the same as with anybody, any narcissistic, psychotic nut job like this guy is. Even if Rick goes there to do this, which I'm presuming that's what he's going there to do, you do still have an entire town full and all of his security and all of his men who can just step up to the plate even if he's taken out. It doesn't mean you're going to walk in there, kill him and leave and it's all just going to be fine. It's not. But this guy is just, he's twisted everything to make it look like, oh, it's all us that are being attacked and they're the bad guys. And Andrea tried to best give it the old, they're living in horrible conditions in the prison, blah, 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 blah. He's not buying any of it. Not that he cares anyway. So, right, I'm not sure where we're going to go in the next episode. I'm expecting there to be some sort of delay in the action as to what happens as Rick and Michonne and Carl getting there. And there's going to be other storyline before it. I feel like they're pushing it all towards the end. I could be wrong. It could all kick off in the next episode. Sometimes we get like a slow burn one and then an action-packed one. And then sometimes we get a mix. There's no way to know. But the show's stupendous. Anyway. Right. I will be back with 2 episodes next week. We do 2 on Patreon and 1 on YouTube for the time being. If you do want to watch any of them in full length, of course you can. Just check the link in the description as always. And I will see you for episode 12 next. Until then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you are enjoying Walking Dead as much as I am, or even if you've seen it and you just enjoying another replay from another reactor, don't forget to hit the subscribe and you know when the next video will be posted. Right, guys, see you for the next one. Take care.